this is Soundout here, back with another Power Rangers review. Yes, it's a Power Rangers review. Haven't done one in a while because I haven't found anything in a while. It's been really annoying. I went to Disney Store looking for the Deluxe Max Megazord Disney Store exclusive thing I was willing to pay for, and they didn't have it. But I did find these. These are the RPM Engine Set and Ranger Set Disney Store exclusives. These are sets of miniature figures that include 3 little bonuses. Now, the Ranger set is it goes for $12.50. It's 2 for $20. So there's other sets of different Disney stuff. This one runs for $16.50 and is a box. There's only one of these. There's like a bunch of those. Now, what makes these so special is that they have miniature villains in them. Yes, villains. For RPM, that's not a grinder. They actually have General Crunch, General Shifter, and Venjix in his body. We'll get to that in a minute. They also come with the random little Rangers, which make no sense. As you can see over here, I'll start with this one. This one's been out for a while. It comes with Ranger Black, Miniature Ranger Black, Miniature Ranger Red, who can't stand, hardly, Miniature Ranger Green, General Crunch, cast in clear blue plastic, and General Shifter, cast in caramel, it looks like. The Rangers are nice. They're kind of a bonus. Now, General Crunch and General Shifter, this isn't the only way to get them. They were also sold in the 2 adventure sets, the ones with the Max Megazord and the ones with the High Octane Megazord. And these guys won't stand because they've been melted. Alright. So, yeah, the Rangers in this set aren't too special, but General Crunch and General Shifter, they aren't going to get 4-inch or 5-inch figures. The Grinders are, so they'll be leading my army. So I'll look over General Shifter here. This is General Shifter. He looks like he's casted in caramel. If you set him out in the sun, he'll melt, but he won't. He's got his cape. I wish they were painted. I might paint them myself sometime, if I ever get enough paint experience. So he's very detailed, very shiny. The head sculpt is very nice, and I wish you could see it. The figure is nicely detailed, looks like General Crunch. And you could get him in the set with the High Octane Megazord at retail or for $20. Or you can just get this set for $12.50 because instead of $40 to get these guys. Here's General Crunch. He's got a gear in his head. I don't know why he's blue. He should be green. That was his primary color. He's got gas tanks on his back. They're very nicely detailed figures, and I'm sure with a lot of paint you could make them into the perfect figures. Now, they are a little bit shorter than the 5-inch figures, but I would show them next to them, but I'll say that for the end of the review when I show you these guys on my display shelf. Now, on to the more interesting set, I think. This set, you get the 2 figures for $6.25 each. That's pretty good. I'm not counting the Rangers. There's kind of bonuses here. This set, on the other hand, you pay $16.50 for Venjix. You get a repaint of the High Octane Megazord adventure set thing that has weird arm joints and some neck, but that's it for articulation. Otherwise, it's a piece of plastic. It's painted like Daishogun, which is something that interested me. So far, this one hasn't shown up in an individual adventure set yet. Neither has Venjix. Now, they do have another set there that's in the same kind of box that has the regular High Octane Megazord with red, blue, and yellow. And yeah, that's it. So, this might be a set coming out with these, here. So, yeah. Now, the other figures in the set are pretty cool. You get, okay, this one is it's the exact copy of the Black Ranger over there. So nothing new there. But you do also get, if you haven't already noticed, Ranger Gold. This is the closest I've been to a Gold Ranger figure for RPM. He's got his Cloud Hatchet, which is pretty nice. He's not painted on the back, but he's pretty nicely detailed. Very nice little figure. I think I'll keep this one around. No, I'm not going to burn the others or put them in a microwave. maybe. I don't know. I think I'll just keep them around and keep them on maybe on top of my computer. I don't know. Anyway, you also get the Throttle Max Ranger Red, who's going to get a full 5-inch figure if the first wave of 5-inch figures get off the shelves. He's also holding the RPM Canonizer, which is the Ken bar and Go launcher. You can tell that by the X there. So pretty cool. I got a little sneak preview of the Throttle Max. Lastly, the region you're going to get this set, most likely, it's High Venjix. Or, Venjix in his body. Yeah, he's doing the Nazi salute pose. It's High Venjix. What is he, in Hitler's army? Then again, it actually is quite character fitting, that he is doing the Nazi salute pose because, you know, you can compare Venjix to Hitler. I'm not kidding you. Think about it. Hitler tried to take over the world. Venjix took over the world. So Venjix is a little bit more successful than Hitler, but they are two in the same, I think. I think the show's writers drew Venjix's character from Hitler. So he also, as a bonus, cast in red plastic. Yeah. I don't know what happened, but I think it was cheaper to make a figure with a splayed open hand than a pointing hand. I think the pointing hand was a little bit better. But he is nicely detailed. You can't take my word for me on these. They have every detail from the show. But he is just doing the Nazi salute pose, which is hilarious, and mainly why I think if you only get one of these sets, get this one first, because you gotta get both eventually, so you have all three the villains, like there's Crunch and Shifter. So you have all three of the villains, plus the Grinder. You're all set there. Where's Tenaya 7? Maybe there'll be another adventure set similar to this one or that one that will have Tenaya 7. If they do release another one like that, and it has another Venjix, but it has a Tenaya 7 too, I can get a second Hitler Venjix. Overall, you're going to buy these sets for Crunch, Shifter, and Venjix. They are very nicely detailed. With a lot of paint, you could make them perfect. They are going to be a little short, and I really don't have the other figures with me because they're kind of on display, and I don't feel like touching them because closing the cabinet can sometimes knock things over. So I'll show you them on the display shelf. So until next time, this is Soundout saying goodbye. Okay, so no one complains. There's the first 5 RPM figures next to Crunch, Venjix, and Shifter. Get the flashlight automatically ready this time. Yeah, they're not going to stay there. They're going to move. Right about now. Okay, so yes, this is where most likely I'll keep them on my little display shelf here, with the army of grinders in the background. It may change a little bit once I get a little display case up here. But for now, General Shifter and General Crunch and their leader Venjix, keep getting the two confused, all their grinders will be following behind. So, yep. So stay tuned. More RPM reviews on the way. Hopefully you can find the Valve Max at Disney Store. Again, I'll say, till next time, this is Soundout saying goodbye.